everyone, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be a what's in my bag video. This is a video that was requested by a couple of my viewers from my last video that I recorded, and which is where I actually revealed this bag. And so I'm going to go ahead and just get right into it because I really don't want this video to be very long. I didn't plan on filming a video tonight at all, but I thought, you know what, I had a few people ask for it. I already have my makeup on, or I still have my makeup on, so let's just do this. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So if you have not watched my previous videos, then you may not know that I had a Neverfull in the MM, and it was the Damier Azur print, and it had the rose ballerine interior. I did experience severe cracking with that bag, and when I took it into my essay, she deemed it defective, and they had me pick out another bag. So the bag I went with is the Neverfull MM in the Damier Azur print. I have a little pink puffball on here and my lottery charm. I don't know if I'm going to actually keep those on there. I'm not really crazy about this particular puffball that I got. It's pretty and it's soft, but it hangs kind of low, and I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it, so I may end up getting a different one and putting it on there, but for now I'm just using that one. So this is what the bag looks like. Like I said, it is the MM print. I did get lucky and I got a bag that was made in France, which is almost unheard of now to get a Neverfull or a Speedy that is made in France. Most of them are primarily made in the USA now. So this is what the inside of the bag looks like. And you probably will not be able to see much because I do have a scarf that is on top of the bag, and the reason that I have that scarf in there is for two reasons. Number one, well actually it's three reasons. Number one, it's to conceal the contents of my bag. Number two is if it starts raining out of nowhere or unexpectedly, then I can use the scarf to just cover my bag over my shoulder. And number three is my work keys. These work keys are, as you can see, they have a lot going on, and I don't want the keys scraping up against the interior of the bag and getting it all dirty, so I just usually lay them on top of the scarf, and then that way I don't have to worry about them messing anything up inside my bag. So I normally do not have these in my bag on the weekends, or if I don't have to work the next day. I'll typically just keep them in my car so I don't forget them, but I wasn't at work today, so yeah, so they were in my bag. Anyway, so the first thing that I'm going to pull out is, and I'm just going to kind of keep my bag here in my lap and show you, is my scarf. This is just a Kate Spade scarf, and it's very large, like it's enormous, and it opens up even more than that. I bought it at the outlet store in Cypress, Texas, and I think I paid like $17 for it, and it was normally, I want to say, around $70, so it was a really good deal. But it's just a really lightweight scarf, so it's really cute, and I thought it went well with the bag because it has the pink, and it's just really cute, and it matches the interior of the bag as well. So I have this scarf in there. The next thing, okay, I'll go ahead and show you what the bag looks like now that I have the scarf out of the way. So this is what the interior of the bag looks like. That is everything that I have in my bag currently. So the first thing I'm going to pull out is my planner. I got this planner from Target. It is the, it's called May Designs for Blue Sky. And I really like this planner because it has, it's very minimal, and so it has the month spread, and then after the month, this is what the actual weeks look like. So let me see if I can show you a little better. So it has like a section for to do, and then it has the day of the week over here. So it's kind of like week on 2 pages. So that's the first thing I have in my bag, is my planner. And I typically do not go anywhere without my planner. And I liked this one also because it's thin. So it's large enough for me to write on it, but it's still nice and thin. And it does have the little gold edges. So it's actually a really pretty planner. And it was only, I think, like $12.99. It wasn't that expensive. The next thing I have in my bag is the Pochette that comes along with this tote, and it's very pretty. I don't really have much in it. I just started using this bag today, actually. I was waiting for an organizer to get here that I was going to use with the bag, and then, as usual, when I got the organizer in and I tried it inside the bag, the organizer is great, and I'm going to show it to you guys, but I wasn't happy with the way it looked inside the bag, or actually with the way the bag looked with the organizer inside of it. The MMs to me look very boxy when you put an organizer in there, and I really wanted to try an organizer because I'm going to try to preserve the interior of this bag as best I can, but it just didn't happen that way. So anyway, so I just started using this bag today, and so this little pochette I actually use for receipts, and I only have one receipt in here so far. I went to DSW and I picked up a few pairs of shoes for the summer. I really needed some new sandals and some dressier ones. Oh, I don't know, I'm putting that back in there. And some dressier ones, so I went by there and picked up a few pairs of shoes. And the next thing in my bag is this little gold case. It's kind of see-through at the bottom. It's like a gold mesh. And then the top is just like a faux patent leather in gold. And in here I typically keep it's kind of like my pharmaceutical bag, or kind of a catch-all. Let me see, I have medicine in here. I have panty liners, let me see, tampons. I have my phone charger. This one is by Ativa, I don't know, but it has 4 full charges on it, and I like it because it's very slim and it's not really heavy. So that's in there. Another panty liner. I have a travel toothbrush with a travel toothpaste, some gum, let's see, a charging port or a charging cube, and then an adapter for my computer or my phone, whichever. So that little bag is empty, and as you can see through it. It's a little see-through mesh bag. It's really cute. Oh, my gum fell on the floor. I'll pick it up later. The next thing I have in here is this little pink leather pouch. You've probably seen this in a previous video. I bought this off of Amazon, and I just keep like my charging cord for my iPhone in here, and also the little attachments to put on your AirPods so that you don't lose them if one of them happens to just drop out of your ear, which they are notorious for doing. So that's all that is in this little pink pouch, is just cords for my iPhone. The next thing in my bag is my glasses. You've probably seen these already. They're just Ted Baker glasses, and this is what they look like, and they have like the Tiffany blue on the sides and on the interior, and they're super cute. I really like these glasses, and I'm finally starting to get used to wearing them. It took me a while. I was getting headaches and dizzy whenever I would put them on initially, but finally able to start wearing them. So the next thing I have in my bag is the Cosmetic Pouch in this size PM or small. I think they are just calling it small now. but I have kind of mixed emotions about this piece. I love it, but then when I'm trying to put it in my bag, I hate it because it's wide at the bottom, so it takes up quite a bit of space, but then it tapers off at the top, kind of like the Alma does, so you really are not able to put as much in it as you would think. And I really would like to get one of the toiletry bags, either the 15 or the 19. I really want the 15 because I feel like the 15 would be enough for me. But yeah, so this is my cosmetic case, and this is what I have in it. I have a MAC lipstick in the color Shanghai Spice. This is actually one of my favorite colors of lipstick. I love Shanghai Spice. It is my absolute favorite. Anytime I start getting low, which I am, I usually will go replenish it because I feel like that's just my go-to lipstick, where if I don't know what color to wear, I can always just put that one on. And then I have a Buxom gloss in the color Emily. I have my little tweezers from Tweezerman, and they have 3 different little tweezers in them, a pointed one and then 2 angular ones, and then it just closes with a magnetic little thing in there. I have a hair clip in case I want to tie my hair back. I have a hand sanitizer from Bath and Body Works. It's in the stars. And I have a small travel size Urban Decay concealer. I have a small travel size Ysl Lipstick, and it's kind of like a really pink color. I'm not real fond of it. It's very, very pink. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'm not a big fan of it. That's why it's in there. It's in there for emergency purposes. And then I have a Benefit What's Up, and it is a highlighter. I love this stuff. It is really, really long lasting. This is just a little deluxe travel size, and it's lasted me forever. I've had it so long. And then I have my trusty Jo Malone Lip Conditioner. I love this stuff. It's kind of pricey. It's like $30, but I've had this tube for almost a year now. It lasts a really long time, and I highly recommend it. It has vitamin E in it, and it's really nourishing for your lips. So if you have really chapped lips, I highly recommend that. It does not have SPF in it, but it is very moisturizing. And then I just have a little tiny, a little container of foundation. I stopped at the Estee Lauder counter, and they gave me a sample of foundation, and then I ended up buying the full size, but I thought I would put this in my makeup bag for emergencies, you know, in case I wanted to redo my makeup. I don't know why I would do that, but in case I wanted to. And I have a little black eyeliner pencil. I have a little spoolie that's still in the plastic. I have my Lumify eye drops. If you have not tried these eye drops, you need to try them because they're amazing. They will really whiten and brighten your eyes. I've turned a couple of people onto them already. Most of the time it's just from letting them use them, and then I will tell them, now go look and see how white and bright your eyes are, and they look and they're like, oh my gosh, this is such a difference. So I've already turned a couple of people onto them. I have my little tiny blush brush, which I don't actually have any blush in here anymore. I have a little hair tie, you know, the little kind that is supposed to not leave bumps. Although I have naturally curly hair, you can't tell because it's straight as a stick right now, but these things still leave bumps in my hair. So if you have naturally curly hair and you straighten it and you put this in your hair, it's going to leave a bump, just so you'll know. And then I have my blotting papers that have been around since the dawn of time. I have not used them all yet, but I did buy new ones, so I really need to ditch those. Let me just put those somewhere else. And then I have this little mirror. It just kind of slides and it opens like this, and there's the mirror right here. I don't want to blind you. And last but not least, oh, it's not last, I'm sorry. And then I have a little Jo Malone sample of the perfume that I normally wear from Jo Malone, which is the English Pear and Freesia. My absolute favorite. I love that perfume so much. And not too long ago, my best friend came from Florida, and we were visiting, and she loved the perfume so much, and so I told her what kind it was, and I'm going to pick one up for her and mail it to her. And then I have a glass nail file. So, yeah. I've never owned a glass nail file until now, and I don't know why I've never owned one before, because I really like it. So, that is all that is in my makeup bag. And, let's see. The next thing in my bag is my little pen case. This says Wildflower on it. And I got this at Barnes & Noble, and I have a few extra pens in here, but it holds 2 pens. It comes with 2 pens, and they just have a floral print on them. And I usually just put a few other pens in here, so it will fit about 5 pens. And I like it because it's small and compact, and it doesn't take up much space. It's just really little, and it's narrow. But it's also cute because it says Wildflower on it. So I have that in my bag. And the next thing is my mini pochette. I would like to get one in the Damier Azur to match my tote. I would also like to get a Damier Azur wallet to match my tote, but I don't know. We'll see if that even happens. These are really hard to find and to get your hands on. I had to be put on a waiting list for this one. This one is made in France. So, oh, and I think I forgot to tell you, this is also made in France, which is why I won't sell it. If anything, I may just use this to put in my Neverfull GM whenever I'm using my GM, because I just feel like this just takes up so much space. But anyway, I have my mini pochette, and I love this little piece so much. If you are looking to get your first Louis Vuitton piece, everybody says to go with the Zippered Key Pouch or the 6 key holder or the 4 key holder. This should be your first piece, because this is so versatile, and it's large enough that you actually can get a feel for the brand. The key pouch and the key holders, they're so small. I mean, yeah, you use them every day, but they're little. I mean, they're little bitty. So, yeah, so I have this, and in here I really just have toiletry stuff. I have some poopery that I relocated into another bottle, and then pill cases. This one's empty. So that is really all I keep in this. And then, let's see, I have my Michael Kors wallet. I don't have a wallet for this bag yet, but this wallet is actually perfect. I purchased this wallet at the outlet center, and the pink matches the interior of this bag perfectly. Like, it is a dead-on match, and it's a smaller, more compact wallet than what I'm used to, but you open up this side, and on this side I just put cash and change, and then on the opposite side you open it up, and it opens like this, and you can put like 6 credit cards, and then it has a compartment for, you know, more bills, except I don't put my bills here, I put more cards here. And then it has a place for your license, and I have my information covered up with my son's picture. So I really like this little wallet, and it's all leather. I think I got it for like $20-something at the outlet because they were having some crazy sale, like 75% off with an extra 20% off or something, and I got it for like 20-something bucks, and it's normally like $100. So I got a great deal on this wallet. Highly. Okay. The next thing I have is this little coin purse. I picked this up from Amazon. This is such a cute little coin purse. It holds a lot, and it's pretty full right now. And as you can see, it's very, very sturdy. Like, the coins do not slip out, and the way you open it is you just squeeze it together. It has like these hinges on the side, and you squeeze it together and it holds a ton of change. But you can hear how tightly it closes. Pretty tight. And then you can sit there and shake it and shake it and shake it, and none of the change falls out. Like, it has a very tight seal. And I got this at Amazon. I will link down below where you can get this from, and if you're interested. But it's kind of like a leather. I don't know if it's faux leather or if it's real leather. I want to say it's a vegan leather or faux leather. But I love this. I think it was $6.99 or something like that. And I bought it in pink, and I bought a red one, and I gave my best friend the red one. And then I have my AirPods that I bought this from Amazon as well. It just has this little white puff ball and a little pearl hanging from it, and this little gold clip. And you can clip it onto your D-ring if you want, but I found that if you put too much stuff on your D-ring and it's too heavy, it makes your bag collapse. Like, it makes that side of the bag just like fall in, and I didn't want that. So yeah, so it just holds your AirPods. It's just a little silicone case that I have on it, and let me see if I can get this to focus on it for you. It just has like a shimmer to it. It's really cute. It has a little pearl. It has the little faux fur puff ball. It's very soft. And then it has this little gold lobster claw clasp. And I've had it for a few weeks now. And I have not noticed that this tarnishing or anything. So it's pretty good quality. Let me see. Sorry. There. Okay. So that. And then I'm getting down to absolutely the bare minimum here. And so then I have my Zippered Key Pouch, which I have on the D-ring here. So I will go ahead and take that off and just show you. And the only thing I have in here is my car keys. And then this is the little fob for checking my son out at school. We just scan it. And it has my house key and my work key. No, it's not my work key. My post office key. So, yeah. So that is what is in this little zippered pouch. And this is what I was saying. A lot of people say should be your first piece. I disagree. I think your first piece should be something that you can use in several different ways, and the mini pochette is, to me, that piece, because you can use it as a wallet if you want. Okay, so now that is everything that is inside the bag itself. The bag itself is empty. It's still so pristine, and I'm trying to keep it that way. So now I'm going to show you what's in the zipper. So in the zipper, I only have I have more iPhone cords and backup earphones in the event that my AirPods die, which I usually am pretty good about making sure they stay charged. And then I have another of the zippered key pouches. This one is in the Damier Graphite. It is from the men's line, but I really like it because it's black and gray, or yeah, I guess it's black and gray. I've heard a lot of people say blue. I don't see blue in this. I see black and I see gray. And graphite is not blue. It's usually a gray color. So, yeah. Anyway, but it has the silver hardware, and I like the fact that it is black on the inside, so it doesn't get dirty, and you can't tell like if your keys mess it up. But I don't actually use this for keys. I actually use this one just for gift cards. So I have that in there. And then I have my, you'll be so proud of me, new oil blotting sheets. Yes, I did finally break down and get a new little set of them, or box of them, because the others were just so like ratty looking. I think that's why I never used them, because there was like maybe 5 left in the thing and I never reached for them. But these I use pretty much on a daily basis. And then my little handy dandy book that I put all of my important stuff in. It's just a little Moleskine book. And then I have my birth control pills and my home alarm fob stays in the zipper where I can easily access it. And that is all that is in the zippered compartment of this bag. So, as I said, I just started using this bag today. I absolutely love it so much. It's so pretty. And I'm not going to lie, I'm really worried about getting it messed up, which is why I didn't start using it until today. So, I'll just set it right there for now so you can look at it. So the organizer that I purchased for this bag is perfect. Let me grab it. Okay, so the organizer that I purchased for this bag is right here. It actually matches the interior of the bag almost perfectly, which it's pretty difficult to find a organizer that matches the interior of the Rose Ballerine because most of them are off. They're either a little darker or they're like too bright pink or, you know, like bubblegum or Barbie pink or something. But this one is like a perfect Rose Ballerine pink. I will show you how it compares to my wallet, which my wallet is the same exact color as the interior of the purse. So they're very similar in color. And the reason I really like this particular organizer, I'm going to show you very quickly. I know that's supposed to be what's in my bag, but I wanted to show you this organizer, is because it's very customizable and it's very affordable. And it feels very good. Like, they're all made out of felt. I saw a comment that someone said, oh, the bag organizer feels like it's made out of cheap material. Well, it is made out of cheap material. All of them are. The Samorgas are. They're made out of felt, which is what you cover pool tables with and do, you know, kindergarten arts and crafts with. But it's a very durable felt. It's thick. And I like this one because it has a slip compartment here. It does not have one on the other side. But the interior is what I really like. So it has a cup holder. This cup holder has its own bottom. It has a center compartment that zips, and then it has two flat pockets here, two gusseted pockets here. See, they have a gusset right here, so they're a little bit thicker or wider. And then it has another zipper compartment here on the back wall of the organizer. But what makes this organizer so highly customizable is this. You can take this portion out. Now, what I like so much about that is the fact that once you take this out, the portion that is left here is not the rough portion of the Velcro. So it's the soft part that the rough part attaches to. And it's the same on this side. So your items are not being scraped up by the rough, scratchy part of the Velcro. So I feel like these people got it right. Because a lot of the organizers, when you take the inserts out, it's the rough section that's right here. And so then you have all of your expensive items in here scrubbing up against Velcro. And that's just no bueno. So yeah, so this is what it looks like without the middle zippered section. But even better is you can also remove the cup holder. And so now you have, and again, it's very soft right here. It's not the stiff part of the Velcro. And so now you have a nice big open organizer that just has a little bit of compartmentalization and an additional zipper if you want an additional zipper, and a slip pocket here if you want to put an iPad or your phone or whatever. So yeah. And this organizer was, as I said, from Amazon. I will list it down below. And I think I paid $15 for this. Yeah. So it was a really, really good price. I took it out of my bag because it did make my bag look boxier, and I didn't really like the look of the really boxy looking, I I don't know, to me an MM is just kind of small for an organizer. Maybe if I would have went with a medium. This is a large, and it does fit nicely in the bag. I'll show you really quick, just in case you are, you know, on the hunt for an organizer. So if you don't pack your bag as much as I do and you don't stuff it full of stuff like I do, then this organizer is probably fine for you. But this is what it looks like inside of the bag. See how perfect it matches? Like, it matches so well. It is a tiny bit different in color, but not enough to where, you know, it makes a huge difference. But see, I mean, it doesn't look that bad if you're not stuffing your bag like I am with a bunch of stuff. Then it's not bad, and it's very soft, so it's still, you know, the bag will still, you know, push in. So when you have it on your shoulder, you can still put your arm down and the bag doesn't you know, stick out. So it's a really, really nice organizer. Highly recommend it. If you are on the fence about an organizer and you're not sure if you want one, then I recommend getting this one because it's only $15 and you're not spending a ton of money on it. So yeah, so far so good. I love this bag. I'm absolutely in love with the Damier Azur with the rose ballerine interior combination, and I'm so happy I got it. I'm happy I got a made in France bag. I got really lucky. I plan on using this bag most of the summer. What I did was, and I'm kind of nervous about when it starts to patina, but what I did was I went on Pinterest and I did a search for Damier Azur Neverfull totes, and I just looked at all the different ways that they're fashioning the bag, and in a lot of those pictures you will see bags that have patinaed quite a bit, and they still just looked so gorgeous. I think the key to it looking nice on the Damier Azur is that you make sure you get a nice even patina. So I don't think it really matters how dark the patina gets. I think what matters most is the evenness of it, and that it doesn't look splotchy and, you know, dirty. You know, if you can get a nice even patina, then I think that will still look very complimentary up against the Damier Azur canvas, because I don't know, I was a little nervous about that, but now I'm kind of excited. I can't wait to start using it more. Today was the first day. I think I've said that like 5 times, but I love it, and I will try to do a 3-month wear and tear, and I'll try to do wear and tear videos in regular intervals so you can see how it's aging and how it's wearing with time. And that way, if you're interested in getting one, or you're nervous, you know, and on the fence about it, then you can see. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions whatsoever, please don't forget to you know, put them down below. I try to answer all of my comments that are left. Let me see what else. I think that's it. If there is an item that you have a question about and I don't link it down below, then just, you know, comment and ask me about it, and I will try to provide you with a link if, you know, if I can find one. And I will see you in my next video. Oh, please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.